Hey, my fellow investors, I hope you're staying safe out there. Now, as we are closing down on 2020, we can't forget how this year has been. This year will remain in our record books for so many reasons, and one of them is the stock market. The stock market has been wild this year. From its sharp downturn back in March when the pandemic hit to its record-breaking recovery. The market has proved once again that the only thing predictable about it is that it can't be predicted. Now, that unpredictability can make investing scary, especially for those who are planning for the future. While nobody knows exactly what 2021 has in store, there are a few investing moves you should make no matter what. Do you know what I'm planning next year? I'm going to explain next. Hey guys, it's Julius, and before we jump into the video, make sure you have subscribed to the channel and hit those notifications to help this channel grow. So my number one plan for next year is to keep investing for the long term. Now, the stock market can experience extreme ups and downs in the short term, but it tends to be fairly stable over the long run. So as you are thinking about how you are going to invest in 2021, make sure you are keeping a long-term outlook. For instance, people who sold their stock at the beginning of the pandemic lost a lot of money. On the other hand, those that stayed invested throughout the pandemic got to see the stock market hit all-time highs, and they made so much profits. Now, a long-term investing approach involves investing in the stocks and funds that you believe will withstand the test of time. Now, this could be a broad market index fund that tracks the major market index such as the SP 500 or the Dow Jones Industry Average. Or there could be individual stocks that are solid enough to withstand market volatility. Now, no matter how you choose to invest, try not to get caught up in how the market is performing right now. The stock market could experience more volatility in 2021. Like I said, no one knows. But as long as you are taking a long-term approach, that should not affect your strategy. Remember, you can only lose money when you sell when the market is down. My second plan for 2021 is checking my asset allocation. Now, asset allocation refers to how your money is divided between your different investments. You likely have a mix of stocks, ETFs, and bonds in your portfolio, and it's important to find the right balance. Now, the older you get, the more conservative you should be investing. That's because if the market crashes right before you plan to retire, that could change your entire retirement. On the flip side, if you still have decades until retirement, but you're investing primarily in bonds with little to no money in the stocks, it will be much harder to reach your investing goals. Now, while your money will be more protected against market volatility, conservative investment typically don't see nearly as much growth as stocks. Now, if you're in your 20s, 30s, and even 40s, I think you should be invested mostly in stocks. I myself am invested 60% stocks and 40% indexes. But there is a benchmark I found on Google that may be helpful. It says that when it comes to asset allocation, subtract your age from 110, and then the result is how much of your portfolio should be invested in stocks. For instance, if you are 45 years old, you can subtract that from 110, the result is 65. So approximately 65% of your portfolio should be invested in stocks and 35% in bonds. But I'm not a financial advisor, so please seek professional help who can help you to explain to you how you should invest your money based on your age and risk tolerance. However, by checking your asset allocation each year, you make sure you are investing aggressively enough to reach your goals, but conservatively enough that you can still retire even if the market takes a downturn for the worse. The other plan that I have for 2021 is making sure that I have a healthy emergency fund. Now, if 2020 has taught us anything, it's the value of a well-stacked emergency fund. Now, unexpected experiences and job loss can happen out of nowhere. An emergency fund can help keep your finances on track. Remember, no one is immune to this. If not a job loss, it may be your health. There's nothing as important as having a peace of mind that no matter what happens to you, you and your family or your loved ones are taken care of. When you have at least 3 to 6 months worth of savings set aside for emergencies, that can also help protect your retirement investments. Tapping your retirement fund before you retire can result in some heavy penalties, not to mention the fact that withdrawing your savings makes it harder for your investments to grow. Even if you have a stable job and don't expect to need your emergency fund in 2021, always a good idea to have some extra cash on hand just in case. Now, this year has been challenging for everyone and nobody knows what to expect in 2021. But with these timeless investment moves, you'll be on track for a brighter future. However, if you don't get up and do something, you better not expect anything different next year. Now, thank you for watching my videos, and I hope these videos are helpful. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and share the video. See you next time.